Hey, thanks so much for grabbing my 6 Simple Tips report. That's going to be in your inbox right after this short video. And while you're waiting, I wanted to tell you about another cool product that I've created that can help set you apart from the pack when you're meeting with potential clients. It's called my Ultimate DJ Games List, and it builds on that free report that you just requested. Now, there's 2 tips in that free report that I wanted to expand on for just a minute. Tip number 1 I call Help Me Help You, and tip number 2 I call Winner Winner. Here's a quick story for you. A potential client called me about their annual company picnic. It was for a Sunday afternoon, a couple hours, a few door prizes, and some music. And they weren't pleased with their previous DJ that they had used, so this year they were bumping up their budget to a whole $500. Well, even though I knew that I would be charging a lot more than that, I just scheduled a time for us to meet and to chat. See, the problem is often company events are just the same groups of people at work grouping back up together at the party and having what amounts to, I guess, an extended work week with refreshments. I found that you've got to find a way to get people interacting with each other. Well, come to find out, even though they had a few good door prizes, they had just used raffle tickets to give the prizes away. So then I asked them one question that turned everything around. I asked, what if I could show you a way to make this year's event the most fun picnic you've ever had? Well, they stopped and kind of looked at each other and then looked back at me with this deer in the headlights look, as if they'd never even considered that as an option. And I explained how having door prizes is a really good start, but that by incorporating some games and some interactive elements, everyone could have a lot more fun. 1, with games, people laugh and react and actually talk to each other. And this adds to the excitement and to the emotion of the event. And 2, it encourages a little competition, and bragging rights are fun. It gives people something to talk about after the party's over when they get back to work. 3, it gives you a chance to provide instant gratification. So I told them, hey, in less than 5 minutes, I can play a fun game that includes everyone right at their seat. It's guaranteed to make them all laugh. There's going to be a surprise element, and there's also going to be an instant winner at every single table. Well, needless to say, I had their complete attention at this point, and they were starting to realize that this was going to be a game changer for their company picnics. So I asked them if that sounded like what they wanted, and they both gave me an enthusiastic yes. So then I told them my fee was $1,500 and asked them if they would like me to set up a contract to lock it in. Well, the GM paused for a moment. Remember, this was for a Sunday afternoon, 2 hours, and they had never paid more than $300 for a DJ before. And then he said, sure, can you send me an invoice so I can cut you a check? And since that day, I've made at least $15,000 from that one client. And it was all because of those 2 tips. 1, I volunteered to help them plan it, help me help you. And 2, I've always had a great list of games and interactive activities ready to go, winner, winner. So over the years, my DJ partner and I, we've been hired a lot of times just because we take the time to meet with them and help them see a new vision for their event. And this gives us the ability to deliver what I think is an amazingly fun and memorable event. And I'm not just talking about corporate parties. We've used this approach for charity fundraisers, backyard parties, weddings also, definitely weddings. Now, before you start thinking, oh, games won't work or that's cheesy, let me share this with you. This can absolutely be done in a way that's extremely professional, and it absolutely will work for you. It's never about trying to steal the show or trying to be the center of attention, but instead it's about shining a spotlight on the guest and creating an environment that's comfortable and just tons of fun for everybody. And here's where my new product comes in. Over the years, I've written down a lot of the games that I've used and games that I've made up, some that I've learned from other DJs, and even games that I've seen on game shows and TV. I've curated a list of over 100 different games that you can use in just a moment's notice. I call it the Ultimate DJ Games List. Imagine this, the next time you're meeting with a potential client, you could start to mention some of the games that you've got, and you're going to show them how you're more than just the music and why you're worth more than a lot of the other guys that they're interviewing with. And you're going to be instantly ready when that client inevitably comes up and says, hey, we've decided to give away some prizes. Can you do that? Also, clients are going to be raving about just how much fun they had at this party. And this is going to cause repeat business for you and more referrals. And there's even a tip in here about how you can make sure that everybody has your phone number before they leave without you needing to give away a single business card. So you can keep this whole thing on your computer, you can print it out like I've done, and you can keep a copy of it handy for quick reference, whatever works best for you. But let's take a peek inside, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's in it. It's got easy to follow explanations and instructions for every game, so you're going to know exactly what to do and what props you'll need, if any. You're going to get 80 different game show type games, 55 newlywed trivia shoe game type questions, 60 family feud questions, 39 scavenger hunt items with bumper music suggestions for each, 37 different interactive games, plus several holiday party games and trivia questions that you can use at your very next holiday party with no props required, and a lot more. Now, I know you could probably create your own list, but it's going to take some time and research for you to do that, and you've got to type everything up and format it. And I know because I've put about 100 hours into putting this together, but it's worth it. And there's no need for you to do all that now. I've done all the hard work for you, and I've made it easy for you to get your hands on it as well. Just order your copy of the Ultimate DJ Games List here, and you're going to get an instant download for this. And if you buy it during my limited time offer here, I'm going to include another free report for you that I call How to Use Games at Weddings. And this report, you're going to get 10 additional wedding specific games. And I'll show you a step-by-step plan for how to use 3 different activities together that's going to get everybody involved at the wedding so they no longer feel like just a spectator. The regular price of this is going to be $49.95, but you can get the early bird introductory price right now for only $29.95. It's my holiday sale to you. And there's no risk. Look, this has been invaluable for me in my business, but I don't ever want to sell something to anybody that you don't think is of value to you. So buy it today. Check it out over the next couple of weekends. If you honestly don't feel that this will help you up your game, if you don't think that it'll make you more money, and just let me know. I'll refund all your money. Not a problem there. But if you're ready to stand out from the pack, if you want to have a much easier time closing those higher price contracts, and if you want to have an amazing book of games and interactive activities ready to go at a moment's notice, well, this is probably what you're looking for then. Just simply click on the Get Instant Access button on this page, and I'll send it right over to you right away. Like I said, you've got nothing whatsoever to lose. This is my holiday gift for you for the special time offer at $29.95. So get it now, click the Get Instant Access button, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and Merry Christmas.